What's good, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself. I'm back in the house, and you know when I'm in the house, it's definitely going down. I'm talking about the rematch against Tyson, Fury, and Dereck Chisora. The second fight set for November 22nd at the Excel Arena in London. It's going to be a good fight. I mean, if you guys have seen the first fight, I watched the first fight. It was a good fight. I thought Tyson Fury clearly won the fight, even though he was hurt in the second round. He got hurt. He got clipped. I thought he won the first fight pretty easy. And at the time they were undefeated, so he gave Chisora his first loss, and that also weighs on the fighter's mind. But we will get into this just a little bit and talk about the fight. Tyson Fury, 22-0, 16 knockouts. Dereck Chisora, 20-4, 13 KOs. They first fought July 2011. It was the match was hyped, to be honest with you. I remember there was a lot of crap talked between both fighters. Tyson Fury and Chisora going back and forth with each other. The fight itself was pretty funny because during the fight they were actually talking shit to each other and, looking at the crowd and, putting on a show as they were fighting each other. So you can tell there was a lot of ego in that ring, as well as, they just didn't like each other. It was a good fight. Tyson Fury showed me some good things in that first fight. He showed me that he could fight outside, he could fight inside, even as a big man. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'9", he's huge. I think, though, it's funny because he kind of looks like a Jerry Cooney in there. But I think he can use some other skills a lot better. I mean, he flashes his overhand right, and it's good because he's just so rangy and big. But I believe if he popped that jab a lot more, I mean, with his range, he would probably devastate Chisora a lot more than actually going in and not minding to fight an inside fight, which he did for a lot of the fight in that first fight. I mean, they fought against the ropes, they fought in the middle of the ring, there was a lot of inside fighting. And don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury can throw some good punches, but he did get clipped by a left hook in that second round. So, thank God that wasn't somebody the quality of Mike Tyson. Otherwise, Tyson Fury would be asleep. But, Dereck Chisora, on the other hand, he has good qualities to me. Just, I don't know, not enough to beat Tyson Fury. So, obviously my prediction is going to be right then and there. Tyson Fury is going to win this fight once again. I don't know by knockout, don't know by decision. I'll probably go with the decision on this one. I don't think Tyson really sits from seeing him, he doesn't really sit full-heartedly on his punches. At least not against Dereck Chisora. Because I was going to say, I've seen other fights where he's knocked some guys out and they look good, but in the fight with Chisora, although Chisora is a good, strong guy, it just didn't look like Fury wanted to stay in the pocket long enough to land a good shot. Now, stay in the pocket, I mean, your guys are probably saying, what do you mean not stay in the pocket? He fought an inside fight with him on certain parts. That's true, but there were some times where he just wasn't fully planted. I really didn't feel like Tyson I felt like he was more minded on getting out of the way than rather landing the punch first, then getting out of the way, if that makes sense. Boxing coaches will tell you, don't think move before you punch. Think punch before you move. And I don't know, just watching the fight, that's just kind of the vibe I got because he's such a big guy, and it's like, if he's actually, planting and driving, I think he would have damaged Chisora, a lot earlier in the fight. But, we got what we got. It was an exciting fight. I think the build up to the first fight actually made it more exciting than what it really was. I think this fight is going to be another Fury victory. I think, they're kind of building this one up as a rematch, which it obviously is, but I mean, that's kind of what they're using it to build it up on. Chisora now has 4 more losses than he did back before the first fight. So this fight already has lost some intrigue in my eyes. And, to be honest with you, I still think Fury, has enough to beat Chisora again. You know what I mean? Like I said, the first fight he won pretty easy in my eyes. This second fight, I don't think, unless Chisora does something early and does something fast and stays on Tyson and has him hurt, I don't think the result is going to change. I think we're going to see a similar fight, than the first one. So that is my prediction. Y'all go ahead and get at me in the comment section. Email me if you'd like. Tell me how you guys feel. Tell me what you think. And have a good day. Y'all go ahead and stay blessed, stay positive, and go ahead and get out your boy. This is Mr. Pound for Pound. I'm out of here. Peace.